Hi, my name's Lewis, and this is my mock Vietnam War Search and Destroy.
So tell me, what are we seeing here? So we're starting here with a...
So we've got the Huey helicopters, which were quite an iconic part of the war. They were sort of, you saw them everywhere during the war.
So they're your own constructions, are they?
Yeah, I made these myself.
And are these custom prints or stuff?
Yeah, the torsos are all custom printed from Citizen Brick, and the hats, the helmets and the guns are from Brick Arms.
Yeah, because they don't look normal Lego.
Yeah, it's because Lego wouldn't make stuff like this, so a company called Brick Arms, they make these. There's really high quality stuff, and it just adds extra detail to the mocks.
It does look remarkably accurate, that's true.
Mm-hmm. And my dad drilled holes in the end of the guns as well.
To make them even more...
Yeah.
Just that extra touch of authenticity. So what's happening down here? It's a little sort of Vietnamese village?
Yeah, it's kind of like a village. We've got the bison, I think it is, and then we've got the guy herding his chickens, and then we've got two huts.
So what gave you the idea to create this? Because it is a bit unusual, isn't it, to have, especially in the UK?
It's something that I'm interested in as a war. I find it more interesting than the Second World War, personally. I
like the terrain that you've got there. It sort of builds up that you get a hill.
Quite well. And if you see down here, I used the net because the gradient of the slope was quite high.
Yes.
And it wouldn't have looked very good if I just did it normally. So I used the net technique.
So there's a net underneath the bricks, the plates, I guess.
Yeah.
Then they are. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that's very clever.
And you can see here that it's like this is built in at an angle as well.
I didn't catch that. Sorry, that is.
This bit's built in at an angle.
Yes.
So I used the. Oh.
And one of the three just fell down.
Yeah, I used the sort of wedge plates and built it in like that.
That's very clever, that. Yes. And then is that an altar of something? Is there something specific to that, or?
It's kind of like because if you see here, there's like craters. You can, and that's kind of damage from the bombings, and you can see this area is like cleared of the trees. And it's got the broken ones.
And you've got, is that the Viet Cong in the back?
Yeah, we've got some Viet Cong dotted around. There's some here. There's one down here, and then there's a few running in down there as well.
So what is your story in here? Sort of, are the villages with the Americans, or
the villages? I guess. Well, there's like the tunnel system underneath. So I guess the Vietnamese villagers would have known about it, but a lot of like in Platoon.
There's a whole thing. You got lights set up downstairs.
Yeah, it's just an LED.
Oh, that's brilliant. So they're all hiding underneath, maybe ready to strike at some other point.
Mm-hmm. They would hide under there for months.
How long did it take you to create all this?
Well, I started back in about July, and I've been building it on off since. And
so about 4 months or something?
Yeah, so it's probably taken me, I don't know, 40 hours maybe.
I like the meandering path that you've created there, just noticed that.
Yeah, and there's like a smaller one over here as well.
That's a nice amount of detail. And I like also the water buffalo that you created, because it's all brick built, I noticed.
Yeah. And it's like the green colour. I like the green colour because it's like kind of swampy sort of water.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't want to drink that.
No, definitely not.
Well, thank you very much for showing me your creation. It's very nice. The trees are really nicely done as well.
Thank you.
How did you do this? I'm just noticing. There's some vines.
These are rubber bands. These are actual Lego rubber bands, and I've just wrapped them around. And then the tree stalks themselves are just
the little flower ones, aren't they? The flower pieces. Now that works works really well for the trees, but the rubber bands, that's quite genius actually, because it just adds that extra touch.
I do wish I got some more of those, but they're quite difficult to find. Like, I'd go on Bricklink, and every time I'd make an order, I'd check if they had any, and if they did, I'd just put some in the cart.
Just for green ones, is it? Very nice. Are you pleased with the turnout? The people have been?
Yeah, it's had a lot of positive feedback.
Well, thanks for showing me around then.
Thank you for the interview.